I need you to remember this one truth, and that is that you are the God of your reality. Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Rahaza, and if this is the first time that you're seeing my face, then welcome. It's so nice to have you here. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching, setting up for any of my courses, my free masterclass, then all of that and more is on my website, www.rahaza.com, so you can learn more there. But let's get right into the topic of today's video. Now, you are the God and the creator of your physical reality. Whatever it is that you decide, who you decide that you are, what you want to attract into your life, as soon as you decide that and your consciousness is focused on the thing that you want to call in, then the universe has no choice but to deliver to you, because you are the universe. You and the universe are no different. You are the creator of your life. The power is not in an external God's hands to deliver you the life that you desire to have. The power is in your hands and in you recognizing the creator and universe power that lives inside of you. If you truly knew how powerful you were as a being with literally God, the universe, living inside of you and your expression being a human on this earth, if you truly understood that power, you would never doubt that your manifestations were coming. Like, imagine just for a second having that knowing that you are literally the God of your life, that you have the power to manifest, to attract, to call in anything that you desire. And you do have that power. But the biggest block and the hardest thing for people to understand when manifesting is understanding their godliness. We doubt ourselves because we don't understand our godliness. We have fears come up because we're not stepping into our godliness. We have any single limitation that we could possibly have is because we're not fully seeing our full expression, our full divinity, the creator that lives within each of us. Whatever our consciousness is and our self-concept and the way that we view ourselves and the way we view our lives, that is basically like us making a decree out into the universe and saying, this is who I am and this is how my life has to be. So what is the story that you are telling yourself about who you are in this life? Because your word is your wand. Your intention is your wand. Your consciousness, whatever you view yourself as in this life, that is who you have to be. That is how the universe has to deliver and manifest into your reality, because that is how you're viewing yourself. Now, we've been manifesting our entire lives. Literally, since you came out the womb, you started developing new stories, a new self-concept, and your identity started forming, and you started to create a story about who you are in this life. I'm just someone who's bad with money. I'm just someone who has a hard time with relationships. I'm just someone who. You are just someone who has adopted a belief system about who you are, and that solidified belief system is then creating your outer experience. Because you are the God of your reality, however you perceive yourself to be, your overall image about yourself is going to continue manifesting, continue being projected outward and being reflected back to you in your outer world. You're going to continue to see proof of your perception of yourself and of life reflected back to you in this world, because you are the God of your reality. As soon as you change your perception on yourself, you decide, I am no longer going to be a victim to circumstances. I'm no longer going to be a victim of my past stories and the stories that I've been taught and conditioned to believe about myself, that have been on a loop, that have been a repetitive story that I've been told and that I have told myself about myself, that I've created through all these years. I'm no longer subscribing to those old ideas, that old identity and personality that I took on and that I'm assuming for myself. I'm deciding to be the conscious creator of my reality. Therefore, I'm going to piece together every aspect, every quality, every part of my life that I want to experience. If I want to be a wealthy person, if I want to be famous, if I want to be beautiful, if I want to be fit and strong and healthy and literally manifest anything, a loving relationship, bigger lips, bigger eyes, more tan skin, weight loss, whatever it is, physical, non-physical, whatever. Literally anything is possible to manifest. Whatever it is that you want to manifest, you can do so when you change your story, when you change the way that you view yourself on a self-concept level. But that starts with you understanding the power that you truly hold. The only way that you can truly believe and understand that you are the manifestor, you are the creator of your reality, you manifest everything in your reality, is by knowing that you are the creator of your reality. So before we even get into manifestation and how do I manifest this specific thing and that specific thing and blah, 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 you need to know that you are the creator. That needs to be the first established, deep-rooted belief that we start adopting into our subconscious mind. We need to start working on our self-concept and understand that if we're the creator and we truly understood what the depth of what that means, if we truly understood the power that we are, the power that we hold, the fact that the universe itself is us, we are a part of that universal intelligence, we are connected to that universal intelligence. As soon as we raise our consciousness up to that level to truly understand and embody our highest self, our godly self, our creator ability, the God that is us, that lives within us, as soon as we tap into that, as soon as we truly understand our true essence, that we are this powerful being, from that point on, anything that you want to manifest will be as easy as snapping my fingers. Because the first step to manifestation is having a strong belief in manifestation in general, right? We need to understand that manifestation is real, and not just that it's real, but it's real for me, that I am in charge. It's not up to God, okay? It's not up to a figure in the sky that you're gonna pray to, that's going to be delivering your manifestations for you. What does that do? That is taking the responsibility off of yourself and putting it into a figure that is outside of you, that is not you realizing that you are an aspect of that creator. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't have a belief in a God that is external to you and that you are co-creating with the universe. I have that belief as well, as a matter of fact. But what I'm saying is that we can't take the responsibility completely out of ourselves and just beg for things to change in our outer reality without doing the internal work, without realizing the power that we have, without really learning and studying and focusing on the things that we want to grow and the life that we want to create. If we're taking the responsibility off of ourselves and just putting it into a God, and we're saying, God, please make me healthy. God, please give me a man. God, please give me $1,000. God, please. What we're doing is, that's actually idol worshiping in a sense. Now, this may be triggering, but when you are asking God for things and you are not taking the responsibility and the initiative to create a life for yourself, and by the way, I'm not saying you have to actively put in a lot of effort, a lot of labor into this. I'm saying doing the inner work. I'm saying doing the energetic work where you're shifting your conscious state to creating a life that you desire. I'm saying if you're taking the responsibility off of yourself and you're putting it into a God, that is in a sense idol worshiping. You are worshiping something outside of yourself, outside of the God that lives within yourself. God is awareness. God is consciousness itself, and God lives within each and every single one of us. And our consciousness controls everything. God is not something that you have to go out into the world to go and find. God lives within us. Each of us. And each of us are going to have a unique relationship with the divine, with God. And once we tune into the God that lives within us, not focusing on who God is to other people, what the priest says that God is, what the rabbi says that God is, who is God to you? Who is the God that lives within you? As soon as you develop that deep connection with the source within yourself, that's when the floodgates of answers, information, and revelations will truly open up and come to you. This also isn't to say that we can't hear wisdom from other people and learn from other people's perceptions of who God is. But remember that because you are the God of your reality and because we create our lives, we must take responsibility for our consciousness. Where is our consciousness focused on? What are we growing in our lives? What are we putting our focus and attention on and growing and identifying with, and therefore experiencing? If you don't know what it is that you identify with or believe or see yourself as, or you don't know what your self-concept is, Take a look around at your reality. What is in your reality right now that is not favorable? What is in your reality right now that is favorable? And realize that everything that is in your reality right now is there because you have a story, that you are just a person who experiences this thing, that you are just a person who gets treated in this way, that you are just a healthy person, an unhealthy person, an extroverted person, an introverted person, a depressed person, a happy person. All of these things are stories that we identify with. We have told ourselves these stories, and therefore, because we told ourselves these stories, our focus is on these stories, our focus is on our limitations, and when our focus is on our limitations, what continues to manifest itself and create itself in our lives and multiply itself is our limitations, because we're focused on them. But as soon as we take our focus away from what is limiting us, what is not serving us in our lives, and we're putting the focus into what we want to create for ourselves, who we want to become, and we only feed those thoughts at least a majority of the time, and if we go back to old limiting thoughts, we're able to redirect them. As long as we're constantly, consciously keeping our consciousness in the right place, then that's when we are taking the power back. We're taking our godly power into our own hands and becoming the conscious manifestors of our lives, because we're constantly going to be manifesting. But the question is it going to be conscious, or are we just going to allow our unconscious, subconscious patterns to repeat from the past, continue seeing the same things reflected back to us in our reality? Or are we going to say, hold on, no, I am not going to just keep replaying the same old stories from my past, because I am the God of my reality. If I am the God of my reality, then I choose the story that I'm going to identify with. I choose the story and the life that and the thoughts that I'm going to continue to feed and put my focus in, because whatever I put my focus in grows. If you truly knew this power that you held as the God of your reality, you would never doubt that your manifestation's coming. You would never doubt that you're going to get healthy. You would never doubt that you're going to find the love of your life. You would never doubt any of your manifestations, because you know the power that you hold. You understand this law and this truth that you create your reality. If you don't believe that, if you haven't seen enough proof in your reality to truly believe in the law of manifestation and the law of you being the God of your reality and you creating your reality and you co-creating with the universe, if you don't fully have a solidified view and belief in that, then there's going to be so much more resistance when it comes to manifesting. So that's all for me in this video, guys. I hope you got value out of it. If you did, please leave it a like down below and a comment letting me know what was the most valuable thing you got out of this video. Hit that subscribe button for new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. And now, starting this week, we're gonna also be adding on videos on Sunday. So I'm gonna try doing 3 videos a week. We're gonna see how it goes, but I'm really trying to embody this new version of me that shows up 3 days a week on YouTube. So excited for this next chapter. I'm excited to show up more on here, get more comfortable with the camera, get more open with expressing my true beliefs and thoughts and expression and the God that lives within me that I came here to express with the world and help share my message and my perception and my experiences with y'all. So if you want to join me on this journey, then hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. I'd love to have you join the YouTube channel. Comment below if you have any questions for me, if you want any further clarification on anything to do with this video. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Love ya.